Hey, Tara Cherie here. It's really good to be here with you, and I'm so glad to be here in a timely manner on Thursday. I told you we would finally get this eventually. It was just going to be a matter of time, right? And so I just want to say welcome. If you're brand new, you're watching this for the very first time. Every week we do a different topic, twice a week actually, Tuesdays and Thursdays, so feel free to join us again. Usually we meet at 12:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time unless I verify with you guys, otherwise because of usually an unforeseen situation. I try to be timely when I can. In addition to that, if you're just viewing again and you're visiting again, we welcome you and encourage you to stay plugged in. I do have a VIP list that I'm extending out. I do want to let you know that I am going to be making some tweaks, adjustments, and changes that are going to enhance the way that I reach out to you and communicate with each of you. So just stay tuned when I have that in place. I will definitely let you know that on social media. I don't have all of that set up right this minute yet. It is going to probably take me the next couple of days, 2 weeks, so just be really patient with me as I integrate some of those changes. It is going to take a little bit of time to do, especially being this pregnant. And another reason why I'm talking about grace today, right? So who is big on extending grace towards self and towards others? This is why I wanted to reach out to you and talk to you live from my home office here, because I feel like it's such an important topic that, it's something that I just didn't want to avoid. I really wanted to make sure that I was reaching out, that I was making that connection with you, because this is a time of year where things really begin to pick up. And things do tend to change and evolve and grow. And, we go into a busy season where we focus on being busy rather than being productive and extending ourselves grace. And there's a huge difference. Yeah, you can have a lot going on, but still not feel productive or not really truly be productive. And so it's really important in these seasons that you learn how to extend yourself some grace, okay? And grace can mean, so many different things. Not being so hard on yourself, not being so judgmental or critical of other people, being willing to just let go and be. Not being all things to all people all the time. If something doesn't get done, not getting upset about it, but you know what, just learning how to let that go and realize that your mom or your parent or your coworker, and you only have so much in you to give, and before grace can no longer be extended that much anymore, because it's like there's so many hats that you wear and you're only one person, right? So you have to learn to find that grace and find the balance of grace, and sometimes just let things go. Is it really worth it to you to have to clean your entire home and take care of your kids and run around everywhere and make meals for the week? Well, maybe that's realistic for you, but if it's not, because you have a few other deadlines, really take the time to, first of all, I want to give you a few tips to take away from that are free tips. And first of all, I really want to encourage you to prioritize your day, prioritize your schedule for the week. If there's something that you can let go or delegate, let me just release you of that and give you that opportunity to spend that time with your children instead, or to spend that time taking a 20-minute power nap instead, because you only have so many attention units, right? You only have so much to give before you feel really overextended. So rather than being burnt out in a busy season, especially with the holidays coming around, give yourself some time to just be you and just to be, and Don't feel like you need to be all things to all people. Just let a few things go. And then know that, too, the second tip, there's usually tomorrow, right? So whatever doesn't get done today, if it's a priority, see where you can get it done tomorrow or in the next few days, okay? Make some time for yourself. Don't forget and lose you. That's the third tip. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself, even if it's, powering down your phone. Well, what if somebody needs to get a hold of me? Well, you know what? That's what voicemail is for. That's what powering your phone down is for. Take that time, okay, to really unwind and detach from the cares of everyday life and do something that you love doing, whether it's a walk, whether it's working out, whether it's cooking something that you love to eat, whether it's reading a favorite book that you have, or maybe it's just that you enjoy peace outside, whatever that looks like. Take the time to invest into yourself and just be you. And be with you, be alone. Refresh and rejuvenate your mind. You'll think more clearly. You'll be able to tackle the tasks that are a priority with more effectiveness, because a lot of us get a lot of things done. But to what extent are we burning ourselves out? And that's what you really have to think about. And so with that in mind, wouldn't it be great to learn how to work smarter, not harder? It's not that you don't know how to work hard. It's that you need to learn how to work smarter so you can free up your time to do more things that you enjoy. Passion, spending time with family, having a wholeness and a balance to your life that's pure, that has richness and quality to it, because you don't have to be all things to all people all the time. You don't have to get everything done to lead a very productive and effective life. The most successful people, I guarantee you, they took time to read personal development. They took time to spend with themselves. They took time for their family. They have balance in their everyday life, and it adds to the quality of life in which they have. They don't work all the time, but when they work effectively. So taking time aside and just letting things go, or figuring out where you can schedule them in. And maybe you're like me in the beginning, where you had to schedule even your free time or time spent with family because it was really hard to break away from the things that you were doing. Maybe you really wanted the clean kitchen or the clean house or to clean the car or whatever that looked like. Or maybe you had some deadlines for work and you were feeling really torn. But if you take the time to schedule and you pace yourself, you'll notice that you get the work project done, but you don't do it sacrificing your family. You don't do it sacrificing yourself. You don't do it sacrificing your mental state and overall well-being. And you are valuable. You are important, because without you functioning, other people need you. They need to hear from you. They need to be around you. We're not meant to do life alone. So I really encourage you to take these tips to heart, and I hope that this really helps somebody today. And if you'd like to stay connected, I am going to leave my contact details in the comment section here. And in addition to that, I am opening up a few coaching spots. I know I see this every Facebook Live, but it's so true. I'm opening it up to just a select few that have some goals in places that they want to be before the end of 2018 and going into 2019. And if time management or extending grace or any of the things that we talked about today apply to you, I really encourage you to click on my application and to fill it out, and let's connect. I mean, it's a free 30-minute consult, right? You can't fail with that. If anything, you'll at least walk away feeling really, truly encouraged. So I do recommend you filling that out so we can touch base and see if it's a match or a fit and really help you get to the other side. And in addition to that, like I said, I'll be leaving my contact details as well as to my VIP list, which is where my subscribers are the first to stay up to date on anything that I share, post, exclusives, giveaways. So make sure, if you haven't done it already, you fill out your name and your email address so that we can stay in touch. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you back here Tuesday at 12:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great rest of your week. Bye for now.